Silence is one of the most powerful tools you can use when dealing with a narcissist, especially a malignant one. While it might seem simple on the surface, going completely silent sends a message that reverberates deeply into the narcissist's psyche and disrupts the very mechanisms they rely on to function. This isn't just about ignoring someone. It's about removing yourself as a source of energy, validation, and control that a narcissist desperately needs to feel powerful and relevant. A narcissist builds their identity on a fragile construction of manipulation, control, and false persona. They survive by extracting emotional energy, called narcissistic supply, from the people around them. This includes praise, attention, emotional reactions, and even conflict. Without this supply, their sense of self begins to unravel. They may present themselves to the world as confident or charismatic, but beneath the surface is a core of insecurity and emptiness. Your silence disrupts this entire system. By refusing to engage, you invalidate their mask, withdraw your energy, and deny them control. This is devastating for a narcissist, especially if you were once a primary source of their supply. Your refusal to respond, react, or even acknowledge them creates a void they cannot fill with manipulation or lies. They may scramble to find replacement sources or ramp up smear campaigns to regain attention, but the silence you maintain denies them the one thing they crave: relevance in your world. Importantly, silence is not just a defense, it's a form of liberation. It allows you to reclaim your emotional space, to begin healing without interference, and to protect yourself from being pulled back into their manipulative cycles. Whether you go fully no contact or choose selective silence based on your circumstances, the principle remains the same. You are choosing not to feed the machine that once fed on you. Staying silent also prevents the narcissist from accessing your social network, manipulating your image, or using your reactions to fuel their narratives. It cuts off their ability to triangulate you with new partners or flying monkeys and undermines their attempts to control public perception. Even more subtly, your silence removes the psychological hooks they use to stay tethered to your mind and emotions. And perhaps the most telling aspect of why silence is so effective, narcissists often use the silent treatment themselves, weaponizing it to cause maximum psychological pain. The fact that they employ it as their most brutal tactic shows just how much they fear it. They know how it destabilizes a person because it destabilizes them. So when you go silent by choice, it turns their weapon back on them, stripping them of power and control. In the end, your silence is not passive. It is an active, powerful choice. It says, you no longer have access to me. I see through your mask. You have no power here. That is the one thing a narcissist cannot bear.